There are two types of Jeep people in this world. There's these guys, and then there's our crowd.
We aren't the most extreme guys, but we do know that beating your Jeep is clinically proven to cure low testosterone levels, depression, in most cases anxiety, low blood pressure, and it slows down the aging process.
But it is known in most states to cause irritable bowel syndrome, marriage problems and sometimes divorce, bankruptcy, high blood pressure, and in most cases job loss.
If you think beating your Jeep is right for you, don't consult your financial advisor. Just keep watching Peck Brothers Off-Road. We've broken so many Jeeps through the years that we've made a discovery, and we designed a graph to explain it perfectly. On the x-axis down here, we have the amount that you can beat your Jeep. On the y-axis, we have how strong your Jeep is. We discovered that this line is perfectly linear, which means that how strong your Jeep is how big of a beating that it can take. In a perfect world, this line would keep going straight. But in most cases, the beatings continue, the Jeep gets stronger, but right about here, the Jeep kind of plateaus and the beatings just keep getting stronger. The problem is that this line actually goes like that and doesn't end well.
That was genius, Lloyd. Sheer genius.
Today on Alex's Jeep, we're trying to keep that line straight.
This baby needs rock sliders, and that's what she's gonna get. We're on our way to go grab the steel for Alex's rock sliders on his Jeep. And a few videos ago, I told you guys that I needed to sell this truck in order to finish my Jeep. I listed it and hadn't had any interest until now, and all of a sudden now I've got a serious potential buyer, and we're gonna go meet him at the bank right now and see if he wants the truck. Most of you probably don't know, but we make videos full-time now, and I need this truck to sell so we can keep Peck Brothers afloat and get these Jeeps done in time for Trail Hero.
Dude, he didn't even look at it. They just walked in the bank.
Didn't even ask questions.
Didn't even ask a single question.
Get out of here. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's the kind of sell that you like.
Dude, I hope the loan works out. I hope everything goes smooth.
There's a lot that could go wrong. He could get not approved. I guess that's really the only thing that could happen, but I'm sure if he drove this far, he's probably approved.
One eternity later.
Well,
What happened?
we sold it.
Dude!
It's gone. That makes me really sad, but here comes more Jeep parts.
I'm freaking pumped that he got that truck sold, because that means we get to go buy more Jeep parts and we can keep rolling on that LJ.
The crazy thing is this guy actually watches our channel, so thank you, Roland, so much for keeping Peck Brothers going. I know for a fact that's going to be a good truck for you.
It's Taco Tuesday, and in celebration of Brady getting rid of his truck, we're going to get tacos and Brady's buying. Alex, feel free to order as much as you want and treat yourself here.
Why is that?
Yeah, why is that?
Brady's pretty generous today, I don't know. Those tacos were freaking good.
I'd say. We're going to get still.
I don't know, is that where we're headed?
That's our next stop.
Next time, will you wear a suit and a tie when you take us somewhere?
If you don't mind.
Usually I do that for paying customers. I'll send you an invoice.
Chives to the steel department.
Stop calling me Chives.
The steel department, huh?
Yeah. In order to keep this like the title says, we have two options. We've got DOM and we've got regular pipe. DOM's almost $18 a foot, and the pipe is about $7 a foot. So that's what we're gonna get.
So we normally use DOM steel tube for roll cages because it bends really good and it's really strong, but it's like twice as expensive. This is considered 1.5 inch Schedule 80, and it measures about 1 15/16 with a 3/16 thickness. That's what we're gonna get, and I think it's gonna work great. Now we just gotta get home and actually start doing something. We actually had to stop by Home Depot to get some chop saw blades to cut the tube we just bought, but now we're really gonna go home. The rock sliders that we're building consist of a top bar, a bottom bar, and middle spreader bars. So when we got home last night, we took and cut down the top bars, the bottom bars, and notched every single middle bar. It was a ton of tedious work. We didn't film it because it was really boring. And now we're gonna show you guys how we're gonna put it all together.
First, we made our top tube. Next, we made all the supporting tubes for the middle. And last, we cut the bottom tube.
All we used was a metal chop saw and a tube notcher to cut these out, but if you just have a grinder, that works just as good. Now that you know how this goes together, we're gonna TIG these up.
Dude, these things look so sick.
That's pretty amateur TIGging, but it actually looks decent, so I'm kind of stoked. Next step's to let it cool off because it's hotter than a firecracker. And then we'll kind of mock it up in place, and then we'll start measuring the bars that need to hook into the frame.
And that's it?
That sounds easy. It ain't gonna be easy. We got a cope tube. We gotta find angles that it goes into the frame. If you cut them too short, you gotta start over. So we got a lot of work. Look how good those look.
Dude, those are sick.
I actually really like them. I was nervous at first, but they turned out exactly how I wanted them to. As long as we can mount them right. That'll be the kicker.
Let's get those two bottom pieces on and tacked up so we don't have to use jacks anymore. That'll make it easier.
5 5/8. This side is finally done, and I'm so stoked with how it turned out. She's on there solid, no jacks hold it up, it's in place, and gonna be there for the rest of its life. So now all we gotta do is mirror this one to make the driver's side. The plan is to get this up in place and get it tacked on. Well guys, there you have it. We finished the rock sliders, both sides welded on. Super cheap. I think it was like 204 bucks total. About 2 days of work. They turned out awesome, and now we can go beat and bash the crap out of this thing. So I'm really stoked about that.
Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Peck Brothers Off-Road.
Yeah, I'm sorry, so your car actually declines. Do you have a different form of pavement we can take instead?